Trying to find. Oh, you know, there's a way to do this. Share that. No, that's not it. That's not it either. Oh, as I'm doing this, it's like I'm thinking, oh, where is that link to that? What I did here. That's not it either. Let's see. Find this. That's going to be the live hangout, though. I think what I want to do.
Oh, there we are. There we are. What? Ooh, I hate
Oh, okay, that's what I'm looking for. Okay.
What kind of webcam we're talking about?
We had been getting these Logitechs, but we've been having problems with those with some other things. So we're probably going to have a new standard up there that we need to identify.
This needs to start last week. So.
Oh, okay.
We need as quickly.
How many do you need?
8.
8 of them. Okay. Let me look online and like get you like a CDW or Amazon price or something really quick for them. I mean, matter of fact, I could even do something like send you a link and say, here, purchases with a P card, and we can get them in right away. I guess the issue is the issue that I'm seeing here is that
Microphone not working.
yeah, I think we need to probably check the status of some of these Macs. I think the Macs are having a problem with the plugins.
Did you block yourself?
I think my microphone's working, but my camera's not.
I was thinking of the little guy over there. Plus.
It's to invite up people.
There's a way to actually, like, once you're in the broadcast, to get the YouTube
Okay, so
link.
we got.
You're in.
There she is.
Okay, yeah, there we are.
You had to look. Why is that box beside it?
Oh, that's because you're actually in it. You're doing it as a hangout, and as
Right.
a hangout, you're participating, and then you see like everybody who's in the hangout. That's you. Yeah.
Okay. Is this not what we want to do?
Well, what the kids need to see is they just need to see the YouTube video.
Right, but this is what the teachers.
That's what the teacher will be doing. Right. What I'm looking in to get the link to the YouTube video, you have to go and actually like click on a bunch of stuff to do it. And you know, just as I'm thinking through this every day, having to set this up every day is kind of, you know, how much trouble is it worth to have to go through this, that they're going to have to every day.
She doesn't want her vacation to be in jail.
Yeah. Oh, no, no, I understand.
If we can find an easy way to do it, I
Yeah.
certainly would prefer it. The easiest,
Mhm.
the better for teachers, but
Absolutely.
either way, they're gonna have to do something.
Okay.
because I've gotta get them in there.
The students that need to take it, we could give them access to Hangouts. That gives them access to Hangouts. So basically, they would be part of this. The teacher basically has sort of control over who joins, and the public. My understanding, I'm going to do some testing with this, and I got to sort of deal with the issue with the camera on here to actually test it, because I tested it on my desktop back in the office. But make sure that the folks can join. Right. So you're in. You started it on this one, so you're doing the broadcast.
Right.
Right.
Julia's, I
Right.
invited her.
Right.
After I,
And the question is, you can see the people at the bottom, and the teacher would actually be able to see the students participating, which would be good. The question is, can she start muted?
up here.
Oh, no, but hers is, she's in there muting.
So can who start muting?
No, that her, like, so basically, if we let the students come in the Hangouts, you don't want the students, like,
Right. So she,
Or-
on hers, she sees the option to mute. So if she mutes on this side, we would not hear Julia. Is that
right, but you can't trust the students to do that. The students, like, if you start talking, that will then come in to the Hangout. What you can do, yeah, okay.
Yeah, because the Chromebooks have.
See, there's an option on here called Control Room that I just pulled up right there. It's a little control room right there.
Uh-huh.
And then so I've opened it up, and of course, and you can go and take everyone and mute them.
No, we'd have to do that every day for those students. wouldn't we?
That's the thing, is I've got
Yeah.
to see where it can start up. Let me investigate this, because I know there's folks who set this up and like have a regular Hangout, and you don't necessarily, you want to make it public so people can see it,
Right.
but not that everybody can jump in and go
Right.
crazy
So I know
and drive you
Tyler,
nuts.
they're doing it at CLC,
Mhm.
and Tyler,
Yeah,
said, the kids do not
they don't talk.
participate in the
Right.
class.
But
They
he
just
might
listen.
be having them pull out the YouTube link, and then
I think
and
it's,
it's-
I think he's
they're doing it live as a Hangout.
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm.
I wonder if they're actually
'Cause
doing.
they
Oh, you
actually
know
play
what?
the Nearpod.
You know what?
They
You know what
play
they're. You know what they're doing though. They're doing it. I think with the teacher, like the teacher in one classroom is
Right,
they're doing
right.
Hangout
So it's
between the
that
two
whole-
classrooms.
Right, that whole class.
The whole class is seeing it on one
Right,
side, so
rather
it's
than
teacher to
just-
teacher than
Right.
rather than teacher directly to student.
Right.
So that's a lot easier to manage than teacher directly to the student. What I need to test really quickly for you, and I can get you the answer for this today, is can you safely set this up where we could open up Hangouts for these students, and they can just go straight in and boom, they can do it.
And here's the problem.
Mhm.
This is a group of kids that you don't want to have access to hang out any other time except when they're hanging out.
Okay.
Couldn't we do it, teacher to the group of five, like the group of five is a class, and they could use,
You could do
they
that.
could, instead of
Do one
each
computer.
So instead of
individual
each
child
individual
having their
computer, yeah, we
computer out.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. That would
set up
work.
time for
Yeah,
them.
room to room, and then those students sit down in the one room, and then they watch it all on the smartboard together.
We can do
That's
that.
doable. That's absolutely
I mean,
doable.
I'm just thinking which would be,
Well, because we
Less
can't,
manageable.
well, and we can't give them access to Google
Right.
Hangout.
And then you
Okay,
are,
okay.
and then it's, if
Yeah.
it needs to be
Just-
muted.
Yeah, you
all
can't
of
just turn it
have
on. Yeah, and turning it again.
Having dealt with this group of kids, it's not.
makes a lot of sense.
Now, is that gonna work with that and then the 8th grade student?
I don't
well,
know.
the eighth grade student.
But it doesn't mean that they can't work something out where the 8th grade student is doing some independent work with their
Right,
headphones
right.
on or something.
Right.
Or I could find out if there's an easy way to get that YouTube link, so you can get to the YouTube view of it without the teacher having to hunt for it every time. Because the way they describe it is you bring up the video, and then you click on the thing, and then there's a little YouTube link, and you click on that, and then you can get it. You can paste that up for it every time. Again, they describe that like you're setting it up for a special event. You set that up well ahead of time. This
Right.
is something the teacher's going to have to be doing every day, which is I see that
For
being
4
unreal.
different classes.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wow. That's right. They're going to have to repeat this for 4 different classes. There is another option. We have a paid service. I was really hoping to make this work within Google. We had the other option was this account we have called Livestream. kind of like the Ustream that they use for the boardrooms, but it's less expensive, and we can't use the boardroom Ustream because we can't really give out that username and password because that gives you direct access to all the board content.
Yeah, let's not do that.
So we got an account with another vendor called Livestream, but the issue with that is you load the software on that computer, so it runs the special Livestream broadcaster software, and then you just turn it up and go live, and then the link to that channel is the same all the time. So you turn it up, you go live, you save a recording, you do that every day. It's on their account. It doesn't immediately create it as a YouTube, but it's there that the teacher just launches the software, just runs it.
Saves it, or it's just live?
It does. You can set it to. I want to make sure I'm not confusing them, but it does save it. You can save it. You have like a certain amount that you're allowed to save.
So
but yes, it
after
saves
logging
each
the
recording
link,
that you're doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you could take them, and I think you can download them as well. And as we're talking through this, as I'm thinking of all the complexities of doing stuff with the YouTube, I just see that every day, having to do that multiple times. Here's the link. Find the YouTube link. Do this. Do this. Do this. Do this. Don't do it. The only way that I could see a Hangout working is not doing it as a Hangout on air like this. Is just doing it as a straight up Hangout between the teacher and between the two classrooms. From
And
this
so then it
teacher,
doesn't-
that's what Tyler's doing. Is he's
Right.
just starting up a Hangout between a live chat
But
between the
then
two
it
of them.
doesn't
Then it doesn't
take
record it.
Then doesn't
Exactly.
record
So
it.
that's a
And
problem
we need
because
the
You need the
recording. That's why
recordings.
we were thinking
Livestream may be the one to do it. I think the complexities of Hangout is
And
going to
what's the
be.
cost of a live
We
stream?
have the account. It's like
Oh, okay.
some $35 a month or something. We've kept the account. It started out as something to broadcast the West Pine Elementary, the Bluebird box. The had a little
Okay.
camera in there so people could come in and watch it. So, we've kept the account because we've used it for other things as well. So, let me do that. Let me get that going on. I'll borrow a little Mac here so we don't have to do it necessarily on one of yours, and get the software on it. Do you have time tomorrow morning or this afternoon, or do you want to say 9 tomorrow tentatively?
That sound good?
And then we'll do
Off the
something with
top of
lunch.
my head, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
And
I'll
I'll do a couple little test videos, and then I'll send you the links to them to take a look at today and say,
Okay.
this is how it will look to them. Because as much as I really wanted to get things going with the Hangouts on air, I just see that being a big frustration for the teachers. I mean, I even here as I'm going through it, it's
Right.
like every day they're going to have to set that
Well,
up.
and this live stream then, does it need a dedicated computer?
It has to. No, it doesn't need a dedicated computer. They can run it on their computer. We're going to have to install the software on each one of their teacher
Okay.
Macs and then run it
And
off
it'll-
of there.
It'll run on the Mac?
It'll run on the
It'll
Mac,
run
yeah.
on- So whichever one they use as their teaching
Mhm,
station?
mhm.
Okay.
But it should be like a good computer. It needs to be, although you have like at least the 2400s, right?
Yeah,
For
I
that,
think so.
okay. So yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Let's do that. I think that makes more
I'll check
sense.
them.
And then so what you need though is 8 webcams ASAP. Okay.
If you can get us that information, I mean, Judy can order them and order them.
And she has,
Okay.
she has the.
Amazon, yeah. I'll send you an Amazon link to one that we like. The Logitechs have worked well, but there seem to be like